Good morning. We're in the Peak District. It's a bit gorgeous out here. It's lovely. Just driven from the campsite. It's a beautiful campsite called Chinley Farm Campsite. They've only been open 4 weeks and it was wonderful. I had a nice chat with the owners this morning. They hope they're doing all the right things and it seems to me that they are. Facility's nice. It's classic campsite. It's a big open field, plenty of space. Nice easy pitches, no electric hookups, but it's not an issue. Yeah, it's lovely, really nice place to spend the night. So now I've driven over to Gradbach and I'm going to do the Roaches. This is a walk I found on the Walking Englishman, which is a website I cannot recommend enough. Actually, I've done a few of their walks before and I've got one today and one tomorrow. Really good descriptions, good photographs, got GPX files and all that sort of stuff, so I know where I'm going. Yeah, great. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know how much photography today is going to be. I know there'll probably be some, but it's a little bit hazy and there is a storm warning coming up, so yeah, we will see about that. I've got my waterproofs with me. I've got everything with me should I need it. Fully prepared, all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, it should be a nice walk. It's about 12 miles. So I'm going to go and do that. And I might do some night photography tonight. I'm going to see. I've got a plan to get up early tomorrow morning. Very early tomorrow morning. So that's the plan. Right. I'm going to go and make sure my bag's packed. And then I'm heading off. I was trying to work out what all these little white strips were, and then I realised they're bluebells. Just dead bluebells. This would, in the spring, look pretty spectacular. And it looks pretty spectacular now, but it'll look even more spectacular in the spring. Oh, first major milestone. It's a hot day. It's a really hot day. This is the hanging stone. You can probably guess why. Not sure anyone's actually ever hung here. I'll look that up. It's a hot day, but it's a beautiful day. I'd underestimated how hot it was going to be. I think the risk of thunderstorms fooled me. So I'm prepared for thunderstorms. I'm also prepared for shorts and t-shirt. There's not a lot more I can do. It's just beautiful. I've seen maybe a dozen people in the first 4 miles. And it's just stunning up here. I think it's time for a bit of a drink and a bit of a snack. I hate cows. I really don't like walking through cows. There are people up there, so if I get trampled, they'll see. Hello, friendly cows. Hello, well, to some extent. Falling down again. Right, so after a brief diversion, I took the wrong path. I'm now headed off to Lud's Church. Also tried to help 2 German tourists who were looking for Roach End, and I can find no reference to Roach End anywhere on my maps. So that was successful. I just pointed them off in the direction of Roaches, which that one I could work out. And I'm assuming Roach End has to be somewhere near the Roaches. Anyway, we're trying to get to Lud's Church. Should be pretty cool. Hopefully in more ways than one. Actually, hoping it's going to be actually quite cool. So, second landmark, Bud's Church. Another steep climb. Nearly fell over again. But just incredible. Beautiful natural chasm. Not a church, but really quite stunning. Right, so third landmark. This is the Roaches. It's actually a bit bright. This is the Roaches trig point. Well, that's the Roaches trig point. I decided this was a spot for lunch, so I had freshly made Pret sandwich, freshly made yesterday, and Yoga Bunny Detox. Not sponsored by Pret, but it is one of my drinks of choice. It's good. It's a bit windy up here, so I'm hoping you can hear me. But I think I'm just past the halfway mark now, so I had my lunch. And I'm going to carry on. Yeah, it's beautiful up here. It's been an absolutely stunning day. I wish I'd brought some sunscreen and some insect repellent. Didn't bring any of them. So I'm hoping I won't suffer from either of them too much. Well, I'm already suffering from the insect repellent. Or lack of. But hopefully sunburn should be fine. Yeah, they threatened thunderstorms, and I have to say the area around me is looking a little bit ominous. Still gorgeous here, cloudy blue skies, but yeah. I'm over halfway, so I kind of figured if I get rain now, I'm not too bothered. That's just put the nail in the coffin, hasn't it? Do you know, it's so much better. I just had the walk up to the Roaches trig point from down by Bud's Church was just one long solid climb. It's probably only about a kilometre, but it's a kilometre of solid slog uphill, and I was getting tired and I was very hungry. I was very thirsty, and it is amazing the power of having something to eat, something to drink, just in terms of how it changes your whole outlook. Got some weird and wonderful snacks for myself, as well as that Pret. I picked this up. I think, as far as I can tell, it's like posh jerky, posh biltong. I love the fact that it's 20% plus protein. Definitely trying to sell this as some sort of health snack. I'm not going to say what it actually looks like, because that would be rude. I'm going to try it. Let you know how I get on. How'd you get into it? Got it. Ooh, it's greasy. I mean, it's quite dry. It's quite tasty. It's definitely not as chewy as jerky or biltong. Yeah, it's alright. Really chewy. Yeah. Filled a hole. Yeah, not bad. Nice and spicy. What a view. What view. Right, I think this is the final landmark on the walk. I'm knackered, I'm done. That's the nice thing about these time-lapse, time-walk videos. You don't get sound, so you don't have to hear me panting and puffing my way up every hill. But it's just incredible. Other than the flying ants. It's clearly flying ant season. So I think it's mostly downhill from this point on. So that's quite nice. I say downhill, I was looking down there, because quite downhill down there. I'm not just going straight down there. Not entirely sure which way I'm going, but I'll look at the map in a second. Yeah, just amazing. I think I've got, like, most of the walk back now. This is the problem with every good walk, is the last half of it is always just, you do all the interesting stuff, and then the rest of it kind of can get lost a little bit in just going downhill, and I think there's lots of road walking on the way back. Yeah, it's been amazing. This isn't a sign off, there'll probably still be more to the video, but yeah, just done. I mean, it's not quite raining, but it's definitely oppressive. It's unbelievably dark considering it's 20 to 5. And I've felt a few spits of rain, but nothing bad. But yeah, it's definitely a bit of a stormy sort of day. See if it keeps off until I get back to the van. That would be lovely. But also, I think there might be a coffee shop up ahead. I might have to get a drink. That'd be a tractor full of poo then. I didn't mean to be quite so negative when I was at the top of Hens Cloud. So actually the walk back will still be lovely. Just doesn't have quite the same drama that the first half did. But if it includes a coffee, that makes Ben a happy boy. Slightly creepy house. Little bit creepy. Quite a lovely house. Definitely a little bit creepy, but it is a mill. No idea what's happening to this house, or why would I? But this would make a great house or a great visitor attraction. That looks to be in pretty good working order, mind you. Shame nothing's happening with it. Beautiful spot. Since that was all the rain we got, about a minute, put on my waterproof so it got reasonably heavy, and now it's all stopped. I'm very hot. I'm going up a big hill. Let's check to make sure I need to go up this hill, shall I? I don't think I need to go up this hill. The GoPro effect is a fascinating thing, because I know that on GoPro that won't look like much of a hill, and when I've been driving and doing all the time warp stuff, it's probably not looked like I was doing much up and down. That stuff in Wales, it's insane. Yeah, it just kind of flattens everything out a little bit. This looks more like a footpath rather than a driveway. Clues in the signs. They didn't have a coffee shop. I think there used to be a coffee shop. So I certainly read about a coffee shop. A coffee shop. Get a coffee back at the van. Don't know what I was moaning about. It's a glorious walk. And apart from that muddy bit just there, but oh, it's a bit beautiful. Okay. Note to Ben. Stop bloody complaining. Ah. Bliss. I think it's also I'm just tired. I'm nearly there. It's going to be a 12.5 mile walk and I've done 11. This is the point at which I get to be proven wrong and it's not a 12.5 mile walk. But let's look on the bright side. Get the sense that this is not a footpath. It's regularly taken. Could be wrong. I get a sense this isn't a footpath. Yeah, I had something of a sense of humour failure there. I lost the path, or at least the path that it said should be there wasn't there. So I got a bit fed up with that and had to climb through a bog. I have been bombed by flies for the last 10 minutes. And it's been an amazing day. Got nothing to complain about. It's just slightly longer than I thought. And this bit is stunning. I mean, and apart from the white van, the scenery here is amazing. And it's just a bit of a trudge along a road. Bit of up, bit of down. But it's good. I started off with the best of intentions. I actually did a couple of the old Thomas Heaton, me walking over a stile, me walking through a forest, me walking up Lud's Church. You might have noticed that stopped pretty quickly as I got tired. Don't know how he does it. It's quite incredible. So now I'm just heading along the road, heading back to the van, and trying to work out what my next play is. Trying to work out whether to go and do some sunset photography, or whether just have a nap. I might just have a nap. We'll see how I feel. I always like that sort of stuff. I was up there. There. That's where I was. And also I was in there, because Lud's Church is in there somewhere. Yeah. I like stuff like that. It keeps me happy. Home stretch. Nearly there. So nearly there. I've been fantasizing about what I want to have at the fridge. The San Pelegrino lemon with my name on it. Oh, good. Bit of sugar. Bit of juice. That's been an amazing walk. But might have overestimated on 12.5 miles slightly. Scout camp. Cool. This is where it all started. I'm seriously considering going to have a swim in that river. Just sounds so good. Might help cool down my feet slightly. Glad this last stretch has all been downhill. Because that's the worst bit. The end of your walk is uphill. That's horrid. Welcome to the inner ramblings of Ben's mind. This is what happens when I'm stuck on my own for a whole day. Normally I don't have a camera to talk to. It's not true, I've always got a camera. Just don't often talk to it. I feel like my new friend. Doesn't that river sound good? Let's go and lie in it for a little while. Don't remember the start of this walk being quite so long. I was fresh-faced and positive at that point. There's Vanley. Oh, Vanley Tucci, I've missed you. Never been so happy to see you. You are a wonder. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Right. Drink time. So, finished my walk. I was quite broken. I'm still a little bit broken, still a bit tired, but stopped being quite so miserable now. In the end, about 15.5 miles, 2,700 feet of elevation. I think if it had been about 10 miles, it would have been perfect for me. It was, yeah, it was another half again. And the second half of the walk just wasn't great, but the first half was amazing, and I need to make sure I don't take away from how good that first half was. Yeah, so I'm now back in the van, back in Vanley, had my drink, and I'm going to do dinner shortly. I'm going to have all the food because I burnt a whole lot of calories today. But I'm going to get up early. It's my birthday tomorrow morning. Today's the last day of my 36th year, so I'm glad I finished on a big walk. And tomorrow's the first day of my 37th year.